So through this video, I want to show you, like, every time when you're doing heavy weights, especially for a bench press, a compound lift, when your main focus is strength. In this way, you're gonna avoid injuries and you prepare yourself for lifting heavy. And you prepare yourself for the coming lifting sets, right? Which is gonna be the main sets, we'll be calling the working sets. So let's say we're doing a reverse pyramid. So we're gonna go with 12 reps first set, second set, 10 reps. Third set is gonna be 8 reps, and the fourth set, which is the last, is gonna be 6 reps, which is gonna go very heavy. If you know already your maximal weight, which in my case, I know I'm doing around, for 6 reps, 110 kilos, something like that. So first I'm doing the dynamic stretches before start doing any exercise, and then I'm gonna do the bench press, okay? So let's say this is my first exercise. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna use the free bar, about 15 reps to warm up. So as you're lying on your back, so make sure that your eyes are just under the bar, okay? So your arms are coming here, because if you're too much back, see where the arms are coming here, and you're gonna hit here. So make sure you keep your feet into the ground, arch a little bit the back, the lower back, push your lats into the bench, chest up, arch a bit here, and then when you grab next to the rings, like shoulder width apart, slightly wider, and your eyes are just under the bar, okay? Not too much far away here or too much back. Back, you grab the bar and then you control the reps, nice and control as normal working sets. Don't go like this too crazy. It's lightweight, but you need to make sure you keep the same form even with the lighter weight. Go for about 15 reps and bring the bar close to your chest and mid-chest, not too high to the neck or too low to your rib cage. Bring it up here, or below your chest. Bring it up to mid-chest. Okay, finish the warm-up set, the first one. Second one, we're gonna go with some weight, which I'm gonna add 10 kilograms on each side. So I'm adding 10 kilograms on each side. And then I need to put the safety clippers, just in case the weights won't slide if the body moves left to the right. Heavy lifts, and if you are alone, here's Cliff doing some bullshitting. I don't know what he's doing here. Say hello to the camera. Oh my God. I got you again.
Is it on?
Yeah, it's the microphone here.
Okay. Let's go.
So Cliff is gonna assist me to do my 1 rep max
On this set.
on this. So we added the weight. I added 10 kilograms each side with the bar 20. So in total it will be 40 kilos. That will be another 12 reps to warm up. Again, this is not counted as working set, right? After this, I'm gonna do the 4 working sets. And let's go, position, keep your feet into the ground. Again, lift the bar up, off the rack, and then lower it slowly toward your mid-chest and push back up. Control the movement. 12. After you finish 12, re-rack the bar, and now we're gonna start the first working set. So the first 2 warm-up sets we've done. Now we're gonna do the working sets, which is gonna be 4 sets, okay? I'm gonna add another 20 kilos each side, and then in total it's gonna be 80 kilograms for 12 reps. I hope I can make it, or I can add maybe better for a safe way. I'm gonna add 15 kilos each side. I haven't done bench press in a while, so I don't know exactly how much I can lift currently. So as I'm doing just this for the video to show you, 15 kilograms each side, so then it's gonna be 25, 25, 50 with about 20, 70 kilograms. For 12 reps, should be more than enough. Again, you need to find out your numbers and then to see which one you're starting with. Don't start with the maximal weight, okay? Start with about 75% of your maximal weight on the 12 reps, okay? And then again, with position, push your toes into the ground. You can arch a little bit here on your lower back. Okay, push your lats into the bench. You grab just next to the rings. As you see these rings here, you can just grab next to it. And then lift it off the rack. And then you go. Re-rack the bar again, make sure it's there. So it felt quite challenging for 12 reps. It's been very long time, I guess months since I've done bench press. Definitely was a little bit challenging. So now on the second set I'm gonna go 10 reps, which I'm gonna add more weight, but do not exaggerate with the weight. So I'm gonna add another 5 kilos each side. So it's gonna be 80 kilos in total, which is gonna take me close to my maximum weight until the last set. Try to rest for about 60 to 90 seconds when you're pushing heavy, just to fully recover to be able to push again. Especially when it comes to strength, you need to rest longer so you'll be able to push again the weight or even more be heavier. But always leave about 1 to 2 reps on the tank. Let's say if you have 12 reps, don't add too much weight like to reach to the maximum rep, like you won't be able to lift anymore, just 12 reps maximum, like failure. No, always leave like 2 reps on the tank, okay? Like feel like you can go 14 reps, but you go 12, okay? Only on the last set you can go to failure, but not the first ones, because otherwise the next sets will be affected, okay? Let's go again. Second set, 10 reps. Well, this one felt quite heavier. See, like my strength didn't go up that much as I haven't done bench press for a long time. But yeah, went really good. So I'm thinking to add now for 8 reps. I'm gonna add again with 5 kilos, or maybe 2.5 each side. But let's see how it goes. I'm gonna add 5 kilos each side. So I took the 5 kilos and I'm added 10 kilos instead. So now on the third set, I'm gonna do 8 reps, which I have 20, 35, 70, 90 kilos, so almost to my max. As you're reaching close to your maximum, you cannot increase the weight with a lot. You can increase it just with little, because you're reaching close to your maximum weight, and then every single little piece of weight you're adding, it's gonna be way more challenging than at the first set. And let's say if you're doing now, I'm doing, for example, 8 reps with 90 kilos, I'm keep assessing every week, and I see, for example, I have again in 1 week time from now, 2 weeks time from now, 3 weeks time from now, 4 weeks time from now, I'm assessing to see if every single time I did 90 kilograms for 8 repetitions. Maybe 2 weeks from now I'm gonna do 92.5, and 4 weeks from now maybe I'm gonna do 95 kilograms. You know, that's a progression. That's an increase in strength. Okay, let's go the third one with 8 reps. Okay, on this one I feel like I could do maybe 1 more, so it's very challenging. I'm gonna add on the last one. I'm resting for 90 seconds. I'm gonna add now another 2.5 each side for 6 reps. That will be my maximum. But this also depending on your expertise and how advanced you are. I would recommend to always have a spotter with you, someone behind who can help you in case if you cannot lift anymore, like you reach failure. Because on the last set it's quite challenging when you add extra weight, when you reach close to failure, especially on bench press, because you have no safeties. So I would highly recommend to have someone with you to help you, just in case. Let's see. Damn, that was heavy. I managed. I could do maybe 1 more rep, so that's almost close to my failure. So these are the tips for bench press. Again, if you are an advanced lifter, then I recommend, okay, you can go maximum weight, but try to have someone with you on the last set to help you, just to support you, just in case if you need. Or you can just don't add the safeties, and if you feel like you cannot lift any more the weight, you can just leave it in your chest and then just turn it on the side and the weight will fall if you don't have the safeties. But if you have the safeties, I recommend someone to be behind you just to help you, just in case. And again, if you're doing, for example, straight sets, like 12 reps each set, then try to start first, let's say if it's 100 kilograms your maximum, do first 2 warm-up sets, and then you do the 4 working sets, okay? But always take a rest between the warm-up sets, about 45 seconds to 60 seconds, and then you start on between the working sets, again, between 60 seconds to 90 seconds, depending also on your plan. And then if you do, for example, if it's 100 kilos maximum for 6 reps, what you can do is go for 70 kilos on the first set, with 12 reps. And then if you see how it feels, if it feels quite light, then add another 2.5 kilos on the second set. And on the fourth set, you can go maybe 77.5 or 80 kilos to be more challenging. Just leave like each set, leave 1 or 2 reps on the tank and don't go to failure. And other tips I would say here is that always to assess. So after you write down the weights, the next time when you're doing, you already know which weights to start with. So you start again the first set with 70 kilos, and then next set, second set you can go maybe with 75 kilos. And then the second set you can go 75, and then the third set 80, and again 80 if you did last week. You always depending on your last week session, because that gives you a track of how much weight you lifted, and then gives you an idea on how much weight you're lifting this week. As an example, as I said, if you have 4 working sets, 12 reps each, and then you did before first set you did 75 kilos, second set 77.5, third set again 77.5, and the fourth set you did 80 kilos, then coming week start to do either the same, or what you can do is on the last set try to do, instead of 80 kilos, try to do 82.5 kilos. This is also a progression. A quick note, every time when you finish with your weights, with your lifts, make sure you turn the weights back where you found them. Put them back on the rack and leave the bar as you found it, empty. Even if you found the bar with some weights, do not leave it in the same way. Show some respect and show some discipline, just return the weights back to its place. Another note here is that don't take all the weights from one side, because then the bar will flip. So take half from one side and then half from the other side, and then come back, take the other ones, and so on. Do not make sure it's a balance, the bar, and it's not flipping, because if it's too much weight on one side and there is no weight, the bar will flip. So be aware every time when you're doing maybe a squat or a bench press, be aware of that.